Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to another WWE Supercard video. Today's episode is straightforward. You can see on the screen a giant image of Maxxine Dupri, and that's because she is the RTG card for the newest event that has only just been released. So here are the other tier cards here. Lexus King, one of the worst SummerSlam cards, but he's there as one of them. And then of course Maxxine Dupri, who is solid, and she's an up arrow as well, which is pretty good going. And that's what we're going to be talking about this video. But before we get to that, we got Andrade in the last episode, but we didn't quite get the 4, 5, 6, 7 that I wanted because of that 1 point. I would have drawn with the person who got the 4, 5, 6, 7, but I ended up 4, 5, 5, 2. Here's what he looks like, maxed out. Pretty solid, I guess. He is a good card. He is a good card. Other than that, I've pro'd out quite a lot of cards. I've been playing quite a bit of PvP, so I've got Tama pro'd, F1, he's pretty great. Jacob Fatu is done as well. I've now got Rhea maxed out as a pro. Damien also, he just needs a variant, so his stats will go up a bit higher, but he's getting there. And then I've just got a lot of other pros that I've been working on. Cody is done F2. Berto, Roman, Dirty Dom. Like, I'm getting a lot of SummerSlam pros now, and we're pretty much at the end of the tier because the next tier is coming next week, I want to say, or the week after. But yeah, I've got a lot of SummerSlam pros now. Bailey I literally just did, so this is an old image from season 2, I believe. If we look in the images, I've got a lot of old, like season 1, season 2 images of Bailey here. But I think the best one is this it's the Survivor one from season 2. It's pretty cool. I like it. It fills up the card. It looks good. So yeah, it's just sticking with that. But yeah, I've got a lot of pros now, and it's getting to the end of the season. Well, the end of the tier. I've still got a few more pros to go. AJ Styles here, of course. Luca, I've got 2 of him. Santos Escobar, Carrie, and Bronson. I will have Lexus King after this event, Sol Ruka. So I've got quite a few to go. But that's not the focus right now. What is campaign. I'm going to go into campaign. I've been working more on campaign. I'm getting close to the end. But the rewards, I'm running out. Because obviously, I'm so close to the end. Getting that Eddie Guerrero. Only 723 people have Eddie Guerrero right now. But there's only 12 days left. 13 days, I guess. Can I get the final games in 13 days? Honestly, I don't think I can. I've 3-starred all the way up to here, up to 65, and then I've started skipping a few. And I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I am. I need better supports. And in the store recently, there was... Actually, is it still there now? Is it still there? If we scroll down, is it still there? Is it still there? It's not. There was an equip pack in the store yesterday for 900, and I actually bought it. I bought 7 of the 8, and I've got a lot of Ryu headbands now. This one gives over 1000 toughness. This one, I've just been working on them, so I haven't re-rolled any of the stats. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. More of Ken's gloves, of course, which I haven't worked on yet. Quite a few Enigmas. I got these belts as well. Some boots. And yeah, just a lot of stuff, really. A lot of rubbish as well. But then also, it's only shown 2 here. Why is it only shown 2? Show all of the legacy ones. If we scroll down to the bottom now, you should see, yes, I got an up arrow, a lot of left arrows, and a few right arrows as well, because I did 7 packs. No down arrows, but these are pretty good. You can switch any superstar to be up, left, or right arrow, or down arrow if you get one of them as well, which is great. And I worked on this one because for some reason I was expecting higher stats, but no, of course, it's a very old tier, so the best it can get is like 5 speed, so it does nothing. I don't know why I played 50 games with this attached, but yeah, them pretty cool. They'll help out at some point, just not right now. But anyway, let's get into the RTG. I'm training right now, so I got my training deck down. All of these cards are cards I want to train. some pros that just haven't had the matches played, a couple of singles as well that I just want trained. Same with the females. And this team will just work until, like, I don't know, maybe Enigma tier before they start to lose a few matches, and that's when I'll switch to my full strength team. But yeah, let's just jump in. I've bought the time swallows. Well, actually, no, I haven't yet. I bought the points, but I haven't bought these, so I will now. The times 4s. We ain't messing around here. We're going straight in, and the reason I'm not messing around is because I actually go on holiday on Saturday. So I don't have really too much time to play this. I just want to get it done. But yeah, I go on holiday on Saturday until Thursday, which means I'm really not going to be able to play the game much, and there'll be no videos over the next week until I'm back. But obviously I know the new tier is coming maybe next week, maybe next Wednesday. So yeah, I will make a video as soon as I'm back, but it's probably going to be the Thursday when I'm back. So yeah, can't really help it. There'll be no videos from me over the next week. This will be my last one. Yeah, boom, one match down, and we have Sandman, because that's the power of the times 4s. I'm also in a team event right now, Team Battleground. So I'm building energies up. We just started this like an hour ago. You've got a full day. You've got a full day, and I can definitely get the energy done. And then it's just, yeah, playing the 15 matches, which is fine. I can play 15 matches on holiday over the course of a day. That's fine. It's just for events like something like this, I don't think I'll be able to do the entire thing over the course of a day. You know, I need to get the points in early so I can just be done with it, and then just enjoy my holiday, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to Cyprus. So that should be fun. That should be fun. 5 days, nothing special. You know, just a bit of a last minute one. I literally booked the flights today, and I'm going on Saturday in 2 days time. And that's because I got a decent discount on the flights. But then there was an issue where I booked the flight there and the flight back separately. You know, it's not a return ticket. I booked them separately. So it was in 2 tabs. It's with the same airline. Don't want to call them out. Yeah, I do, because this is a problem that they acknowledged is a normal problem that happens a lot, and it's a ridiculous problem. Probably a security risk as well. But I had the flight there and the flight back open in 2 different tabs, booking them both at the same time. Paid for the first one, the flight there. Everything fine. It comes up saying, oh, you're booked. Here's your booking number. Here's the details, blah, blah, blah. All good. Switch to the other tab. I'm already at the payment screen. I just need to click pay, and then I'm done, because I want to book them both at the same time. I click pay. It comes up, you are booked with the same booking number and the same details as the first flight. And I'm like, hold on a minute. What's happening here? And then I get a confirmation email through for the first flight and nothing for the second one. And I'm like, okay. So I just wait a little while, still nothing. I go onto my bookings. There's only one booking for the flight there. I'm like, well, where's the return flight? The money has came out of the bank account. I've definitely paid for it. But why did it show the first details on the confirmation page and not the second details? It's on a separate tab. It's a completely separate tab. It should show the return flight. Why is it showing the flight there? So I go on the app that they have as well, and I'm looking, and there's just nothing. There's nothing for the return flight. Well, what's happened here? So I call them up. This is TUI, by the way, a well-known brand, I guess, flight company, TUI. And I go, look, I've just booked a flight to Cyprus and a return ticket. I booked them separately. First one went through fine. The second one showed the flight details of the first one after I paid. And then they checked it, and they're like, oh yeah, we can see the second payment here, but there's no booking attached. I was like, what do you mean there's no booking attached? I was like, well, there's no booking, you know, there's a payment here, but there's no booking. We need to rebook you on this flight. Like, what? Okay, well, I need that flight, so yeah, do it. So I'm sat on the phone for 30 minutes as this woman very slowly rebooks the flight I just booked on the laptop, and she's going through all the details with me again, and I'm literally doing it at the same time on my laptop, but waiting 5 minutes in between each step while she catches up. I don't know how it took her so long, but she rebooks it and says that since there's already the payment, it'll be transferred at some point in the next few days. Like, okay, good, so I don't need to pay for it again. I've already paid. The payment's going to be transferred. Great. Perfect. And she's like, that's it. It gives me the booking number. Says there'll be a confirmation email soon. It's all sorted. Great. Perfect. Right, great. I put the booking number into the app. No booking found. This is after I just hung up the phone, by the way. I'm like, did she book it? Nothing's come through. There's no email still. Like, the first email for the first flight came through instantly. Oh, a super pull. Hold on. Let's pause the story for a second. I got a super pull here. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go right. It could have been. It could have been. But yeah. So the booking number is not working that she gave me after I rebook. So I called them up again. I'm like, look, I've just booked. It didn't work. I called up to rebook. I got a reference number. The reference number doesn't work. What's going on? So they search the reference number. They find the booking and say, oh yeah, it should work. Try on the website. So I go on the website, and on the website it works. On the app it doesn't work. Like, okay, fine, whatever. And then it's shown on the website, payment to be made, the cost of the flight. And I'm like, well, it still says I need to pay for the flight. I was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, no, I paid for it already. It just didn't work. How long does it actually take to get the payment through? And she said, oh, it usually takes a few days. And in my head, I'm like, well, that flight back is next Wednesday. That's already in 6 days. Is it going to take longer than 6 days? What's going to happen in 6 days if the money still hasn't transferred from a nothing booking to now onto my booking? Like, I don't even know how that can happen. And she's like, oh yeah, this happens quite frequently actually if you're booking 2 flights at the same time on different tabs. I'm like, how can this happen a lot? You are a well-known flight like brand, and you're saying that if you book 2 flights on different tabs, one of them will just be lost and the money just goes into the ether, and you don't even get confirmation, you don't get anything. You need to ring up to sort it out, and if you don't, then you're just screwed because you don't actually have that booking. Like, what if you book it quickly because you've got to go out, and then you just leave it for a day, and then you come back and check and you're like, oh wait, hold on, I don't have a booking here, and then you go to check the flight and there's no flight anymore. All the seats are fully booked and you've just missed out, and that money's just sitting there gone because it just didn't work, all because you booked 2 separate flights on the same tab. That's a security risk. Like, what if you're booking 2 flights with 2 different people, and then, you know, I accessed that first flight from the second flight that I booked. It's like, if I was booking 2 separate people's flights, I just got all the information of that first flight when it's not even the flight I'm looking for. That's a big security risk. And they're like, oh yeah, it's just a thing, it happens, you know. Like, playing it down, I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, that's a security risk. Like, you can't be doing that. I want my flight. So it's annoying, but I do have the booking that only works on the laptop website version and not the official TUI app. So yeah, I can get to Cyprus. I don't know yet if I'll be able to get back from Cyprus because the payment it still says I need to pay for the flight. Worst case scenario, I do have the booking. Those tickets are reserved for me. They're just not paid for right now. So I guess if by Wednesday the money hasn't transferred to the flight that I've already paid for, then I just need to pay again and then get a refund, I guess, later. But then it's like, why am I paying twice for the same flight? This shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen, so I'm a bit annoyed in the whole process. But at the same time, I am getting a good deal on the flights because I left it last minute and it's cheap tickets, so I'll leave it quite late. So 2 trains of thought there. Yes, it's a pretty cheap holiday, but also I might need to pay twice, and all the stress of the second booking just didn't work and gave me the first booking a second time for some reason, and it's just a known thing that they know about and they're not bothered about. It's annoying. If I didn't ring up, then I just wouldn't have a second booking. I would have been waiting for that email confirmation that just wouldn't have came because the booking wasn't made, even though the payment was made. I don't get it. I don't understand how they can operate like that. They must have so many complaints, like daily, about this issue, and they just haven't fixed it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. The flight going out is not at the best time as well. I get there at 11 o'clock at night, and then by the time I get to the villa I'm staying at, it'll be around midnight. So the Saturday is just, it's gone. It's the day is gone. I'm waiting for the plane, flying 5 hours, and then yeah, it's midnight, sleeping, and then I start my actual holiday on the Sunday, I guess. I'm not gonna buy more. I'm not gonna buy more yet. I can watch ads on the phone, on the mobile version, but it's not letting me watch ads here, so I'm gonna watch ads on the phone. But yeah, the team event is started an hour and a half ago. I have one of the top decks. I think I was third. Why does it say get started? I've already got started. I already know my team. It's a good team. Yeah. So I had the third best deck, points wise, 108. Big Lip Boy and Orange Peel, slightly ahead, but I had third best. Poor Apex Predator with the worst deck, 85 points. That's very low. The opponent has 123 though. Like, his deck is going to be good, but then the worst is 89. So it's going to be a tough battle. But my team has a plan. We know what we're doing, and it's worked every time. We have won every match that we've had, so I can't complain. Yeah, my team is okay. It could be better, but I do have a tag team, even though Kane is a bad card here. But I do have a tag team. My females are solid. They can hold their own, especially Bailey. So I should do okay. I should. But yeah, 15 matches to play. But yeah, if you want to be part of the team, there's always spaces. Every week I'm switching people in and out of Hero Squad. So, you know, join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. Link to the Discord, join the Discord, and after every team event I let people know when the space is available in the team, and you can join and you can take part in my team's activities. You can just chill and hang out and talk about Supercard. We talk daily. I'm constantly in there just talking to everyone in the Discord, so get involved. It's fun. You know, we just talk about anything, not just Supercard, just anything in general. There's a lot of different threads, and we chat, and it's all a good time. So yeah, get involved in the Discord. It's a good time. But I've been working on PvP as well. I've got the most amount of points I've ever had after a day and a half of PvP. Usually I aim for around 2,000-ish a day. I'm on 8,000. So yeah, it's going well, and I'm still 5th. I ended last season with 21,000 points, I think, and I came 3rd. It's been 2 days, and I'm 5th. I should be, like, if this was, like, the league I was in last week, I would have been 1st right now. Like, it changes every week. But yeah, there's still 5 days left. I'm going to be on holiday. I'm not going to play much. I'm trying to get to 14,000 points, is it? I think. This rank. Rank 6. So that's what I'm aiming for. I think it's 14,000. Or is it 13,500? 12,500? Either way, that's what I'm aiming for. I don't really care about that. I just want the 5 momentum slots. And since I'm on holiday, I'm kind of pushing more in PvP. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Are you trying to get Maxxine? Are you wanting Maxxine? Are you looking forward to the next tier? Let me know down below in the comment section. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you all next time.